Look at her now, Selena Gomez. There is the conclusion to our conversation right there, right?
Yep.
In color. She seems like an amazing person, I got to tell you. She.
Oh, well, thank you.
She seems cool. She seems strong. Yeah. She seems like she's got the right, she's where she wants to be. That's what she seems like to me.
Yeah, she is that.
How would you describe she? How would you say she is?
All right, Ryan. It's I wrote it as a story.
Yeah,
I love it. I wanted that perspective because I also want to show that there is so much strength in being and claiming who you are, especially for me as a woman. Because I think it's obvious. It's a million times harder for me to even speak or do anything like this because, I'll just get criticized for it. But if I allow that to go in, then I'm never going to release what I actually feel inside. So this was me actually feeling like I did it. Like I actually did it. And now, it's just up from here. And I wanted to do that really for my fans. So Lose You to Love Me to me was the single, but I think that the other song should be for my fans. They've stood by me for years and years, and they've walked with me through everything I've gone through, and I just wanted to let them know that I was good, Oh.
Well, I love that.
I know.
I appreciate that. One of the things I'm thinking about, Tanya makes fun of the books that I read, but
it's true. We don't make fun of the books you read. You just read so many of them at one time that you don't actually finish.
I never finish any.
I make fun of the ones you read. It's like crystals in the water. I'm like, what is that about?
Ooh.
It's about we're all made of water. That's why we're drawn to the water. But I'll tell you about the reason I bring this up is there is a book that I read called Zen, Z-E-N. And one of the things it says in the book, and I'm thinking about this when I'm listening to both of those songs, it says, whatever happens to you in life is to your greatest benefit. And so when you think back to all the stuff that first song addressed, and you think to where you are now and the things you just said to me, in life, it's going to happen for your greatest benefit, to be the greatest you,
Wow. Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
And I believe that. And I'll send you a copy of the book. It's short.
Okay.
And frankly,
I think I have it. That's the funny part.
Oh, you did?
Is the cover orange?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
It's like this big, right?
Right. Yes.
I keep it by my bed, and sometimes I'll pick up and just read something from it because I think it's just a great little thing to glance back at, right?
Yeah, it is.
Sometimes though in life you need these simple little things to help you,
of course,
point you in the right direction. So Selena, you also have done something that's powerful on Netflix. This is a documentary series called Living Undocumented. And I know Patty was talking to us about it, and she got very emotional watching this documentary. And if anybody hasn't seen it, it's on Netflix. What was important for you? What was the story that you wanted to tell, and what did you want people to take away from it, from seeing it?
Originally, the director, Aaron, had me in mind, and the show wasn't anything. It was a sizzle reel, and he showed me a few families that he was following, and I just immediately I started crying. And my grandparents on my dad's side, they were illegal immigrants. They came in 1972, and it took them 18 years to get citizenship, and they did everything properly. They worked with the system, with the government, and I'm grateful that it is what it is now, but had that happened years ago, I don't even know if I would exist. And I think that feeling is so real, and I'm friends with so many beautiful people from all over the world that make this world better. And it just, honestly, it blew my mind. So, of course, I wanted to be a part of it, and I got to meet incredible families, and all I wanted was for people to see the humanity behind it. You're constantly seeing what it is on the news that we're calling people aliens and stuff, and it's just, that doesn't seem real to me. I want people to actually see the families that are affected and different stories of it. So that was my goal, and I don't think I've been more proud of something that I've done in my life.
Yeah, you hear stories on people saying they're scared to just wake up, they're scared to be here. Patty, I know you were touched by it.
I mean, what you did was so courageous. I couldn't get through the first episode or the second episode without feeling the pain And I think it brought back so many memories that I think I held back when I was a child, because I'm also Mexican American, and both my parents came here undocumented through the desert. And it took me back to times when I remember seeing my parents and my uncles and my aunts talking about what they would do in the event that they would have to be sent back home. And just watching this, and I'm like, nothing has changed. No. Absolutely nothing. And I just feel so privileged and sometimes even guilty that I can walk here without holding the pain on my shoulders of hiding. And my family, I can't imagine what my life would be if my parents had not the opportunity to become, at the time, legal residents and now U.S. citizens. Yeah. And what you did was incredible, and it was so courageous. And I texted Tanya, I'm like, you have to tell her that what she did was so beautiful. My 12-year-old sister was watching your watching this thing on your, the op-ed you did on Time Magazine, and how you said, I'm Mexican American, I'm proud. And my 12-year-old sister looked at me and said, Selena is Mexican American? And I said, she is. And she got out of the couch with a smile on her face. And that's all it takes for these young kids to see themselves and say, you know what? I belong in this space because this is also my country. And I just can't thank you enough.
Thank you so much.
It was really courageous of you.
It means the world to me. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I know. Wow. You brought a lot of emotion in this morning.
I know. I'm sorry.
Listen, we want to thank you for coming by. And I'm so happy that we had a chance to explore both those tracks with you.
Thank you.
This has happened very fast for us in a 24-hour cycle. Do you have anything? I know fans are driving you crazy asking you what else, and when else, but what are you telling them?
I can't really say anything.
That's
kind of the position I'm stuck in. No, but like I said earlier, it's all just going to be better, and it won't be as long as I've kind of waited before.
So because you said you had stuff ready, and then this came because you felt like it was the right time to do it. So stuff is ready to go too.
Absolutely. I have a million ideas, and it's just going to be cooler, and it's going to be stronger, and it's going to be better.
Well, please let us know whenever you want to come back for whatever's happening soon that we don't know about.
For sure.
All right.
All right. You're the best, Ryan. Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
All right. Bye.
Bye.